The boss of all bosses, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put that. Let me make that very, very clear. Just about the show itself and being able to disseminate those different storylines in the households each and every week. How fun is that for you all? And then how important is it for you all to show the diverse characters that you all display?
I think it's everything. We're not all the same. It's okay to be different, and it's okay to celebrate those differences. And highlighting those differences, to me, is really the human story that needs to be told over and over and over again. And thankfully, in a show like Found, it's not redundant. It's different every single episode.
I think definitely in a time like now, I think we're seeing a lot of lack of empathy, and Found helps people better understand these people who are from these communities and understand their family and the people that care about them.
I'm a viewer, man. I mean, even when we're in it, I'm reading them. Every episode that comes in, it's an unbelievable. It's a roller coaster ride for me, for everybody. It's just the stakes keep getting higher and higher and higher. So it's fantastic to be part of that.
You guys are a heavy-hitting show because you following SVU, so that I know that's got to be a heavy-hitting show. You guys have kept me on the cliffhanger all season. I don't appreciate that, by the way. I'm just letting you know.
Let me tell you something.
So, I mean, my blood pressure done went up. I got to get an extra drink. I don't know what to do. Like, why? How do you come up with some of the concepts, NK, that you're able to do and really keep the audience glued each and every week?
Honestly, I have a phenomenal writing staff, so all of us are in that writer's room together coming up with these stories, and unfortunately, no matter how crazy a story we come up with that is fiction, we always find something in real life that tops it, and so in a way, there's so much for us to pull from, but it's heartbreaking that there's so much in the world for us to pull from. But that is why we're making a show like this, so that hopefully, I want there to be a time where we don't need to shine a light on something like this as aggressively as we are now. But while we need to, we're happy to do it.
Incredible show. Now, I got to ask you about another incredible show, All American, Season 7. We got some new cast members. I talked to Kareem Grimes a while ago, and he was telling me how they were bridging the chemistry between the characters that we all grew up on, and now you have a new cast of characters. How are you able to find those new characters to be able to blend with the characters that we all were accustomed to?
Well, you know what? That one is easy. I'm going to give full credit to our casting director, who's also our casting director on Found, Leah Daniels Butler. We all love her. She constantly finds me amazing talent. And so I knew what we wanted to do with the show. I knew the new characters we wanted to bring on, how we wanted to bridge the world so that another generation of kids will have All American to grow up on. And Leah went out there and she found me really, really amazing talent. And it all just sort of took off from there.
I'm getting into it. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting used to the new characters. I miss the old characters sometimes.
People graduate, they move on, and now, there's a whole new class in town causing a mess.
With another show that you had created, which I thoroughly enjoyed, which brought a lot of light to HBCUs, which was All-American, Homecoming, is there opportunity for that show to be revamped and be maybe put on another network or another opportunity?
Listen, as long as I draw breath, I am going to always fight for my shows and continue to try and find them homes, because I think it's important now more than ever that we are drawing attention to the excellence at HBCUs, that we're drawing attention to our Black youth and their dreams and their aspiration and their greatness. And so, yeah, as long as I'm here, I'm going to be fighting for all of them.
Could we see a wrap-up movie for All-American Homecoming at some point?
What was that? There's a lot of static in here. There's a lot of, he's trying to get me in trouble with the big bosses. Exactly. If the fans keep asking, we will keep delivering.
It's interesting when you talk about Black shows, and I don't consider necessarily just Black shows, but obviously they have Black themes and stars and things of that nature, but they have such diverse messages. When we see shows like Homecoming and Harlem get short ends of the stick, so to speak, how are we as viewers able to continue to keep programming like that on air and be able to support that type of programming that we see?
Continue watching in real time. We're a binge society now, and unfortunately a binge society doesn't always work for network TV shows. So if you're enjoying the show, keep watching it, keep promoting, keep being loud about it on social media. And, on the other end, we will keep fighting the good fight as well.
Well, you all are doing a fantastic job. Love Found, love All-American Homecoming Season 7. Catch on the CW every Monday night, as well as Found on NBC every Thursday night, right after Law & Order SVU, by the way. Thank you all so much. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate love that you had the times locked